Good evening everyone. So as I discussed today, our training will be on the topic of table clearance etiquettes. So as we know, wherever you will work in this hospitality industry, in a restaurant, in a F&B service, you must know that what is the table clearance etiquettes. After having the food or meanwhile when your guest is having the food, you should know what time you have to clearance the guest table. What is the process of clearing the plates or clearing the cutleries, napkins or the glassware from the guest table. So basically in the fine dining restaurant, if the guest is having dinner, there is a course wise clearance process. What is course wise? Then guest had finished the soup, you will clearance the soup. Then the starter, you will clear the starter plate. Then the main course will come, you will clear the main course plate. Then the desserts, you will clear the dessert plates. Then the tea and coffee. So there is a 5 course, 6 course, 7 course menu is there in your fine dining restaurant. But what about your buffet restaurant, where the guest is having food all together? Maybe guest is having soup along with the starter, or guest is having main course along with the desserts. We all know that guest is having main course along with the desserts. There is a guest preferences. You cannot say to the guest, sir, why you are having this. It is all about the guest choice, right? So here is a table. Guests have finished their meal. Here, guests have finished their meal. There is a soup bowl, there is a cutlery, there is a dessert plate, there is a empty glasses, there is a drink glasses. So basically, how we have to do the clearance. When guest has finished their meal and guest seated on the chair, first of all, you have to approach the guest. Silently, you have to approach the guest and you have to take a permission like, excuse me, sir, may I clear your plate? You have to approach me, you have to say, excuse me sir, may I clear your plate? After taking the guest permission, you have to start doing clearance. But before start doing clearance, you must know what exactly you have to clear first. You have to use the tray and you have to take out all the small empty bowls. Alright. Then you have to start clearing with your plates. Like big plates, then you have to keep small plate. Here you must know how to do stacking and racking on the plate. Like you have to always do clearance from the right hand side. So after that, see, this is a soil plate. After taking this, you have to take another one. Then you have to come here, you have to take another one. Now this is a dessert plate. This is dinner plate. Alright. So you have to keep the plate accordingly. If you are taking the dinner plate, next you have to take the dinner plate only. So you have to play smartly. Then you have to take the dinner plate. Right? Then while you are doing crumbing, from the plate to the plate, you have to remember you have to use the knife and you have to keep the leftover food on the plate. Understand? Then this knife will come here. Then you have to come to the next plate and from the right hand side, and you have to make a space. Guest is there. You cannot keep this. Alright. This way, your right hand will be approaching and another plate will come here. Alright. Something is there means you have to cram it. Alright. Then you can keep this bowl. How much you can keep it here? Otherwise, you can come again. But while you are doing the clearance for your cutleries, how you are doing the cutleries stacking, that's more important. I am telling you, here you have to see, this is spoon. If you are taking the spoon from the table, you have to keep the spoon like this. Fork, you have to keep the fork like this. And knife, you have to keep it like this. This is the process of the doing clearance. Now you understand. Next, after taking everything, you remove all the bottles and all the tissues, everything. If your guest is sitting there on the table, silver please. If your guest is seated on the table, what you have to do? You do all the clearance, but your guest is sitting there speaking to each other. Now, you have to remove each and everything apart from your water glass and napkins. Each and everything you have to remove. Okay? So while you are removing, you can use the silver and keep the B&B or small plate bowl on the front side, or big glass means you can keep the big glass in front side. And whenever taking the cutleries from the table, sound should not be there. You have to do silently. Then you have to keep it like this. Alright. You have to come one by one. So this is the drink glass. I am taking the drink glass because guest has finished. You have to check with the guest. If drinks is there on the glass, you have to leave the glass. You cannot take the drink glass if there is a drink on the glass. Okay. After that, if guest has finished the meal, you can take the flower vase, weight set, everything you can take out from the table. Okay. Now you must remember, if your guest is sitting, your napkin is like this. Your water goblet is there, your drinks glass is there, maybe guests have not finished the drinks, and you have to arrange the napkin. This is more important. What you have to do? You have to arrange the napkin. This is what we are not doing. See, you have to arrange the napkin. If guest is sitting here, you can simply keep it right side, or if the napkin is there on the guest, that is different things. On the table means you have to arrange the napkin properly, like this. Understand? See. So like this, you have to arrange the napkin. So now